eyes. Black and glowing skies advise my infernos inside. After long days of divine talk, my scratch paper makes dead trees walk through portals of my automatic writing. Igniting, excited, it gets surprising how they drip off my lips and tongue, like ruby pebbles turned loose and skipped across Niger rivers of all my creative jujus. I am iiiYansaje Muse, and these are my poems in the Key of Cosmo. Available on Spotify and on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time on your one woman and the divine created radio station, 222.9 The Mothership. Beam up. Love and light star seeds. Habari, ghani, Nia. I'm iiiYansaje Muse, and welcome to this special edition of Poems in the Key of Cosmo, my all-new poetry podcast that just empties out my poetic archive. And I'm here on your moon-ruled, Yemanja-viterated moon day that is hosting the Kwanzaa Day of Nia. Purpose. So combine that with Yemanja energy. But I'm here to share poems today. I always go all in the quasars and the forecast. But today, I'm here to just celebrate a couple of poems from my book, Kwanzaa in Orbit, Kwanzaa Beamed Up. And it's the guide through the Nguza Saba ceremonies using astrology, numerology, candle and color vibrations, herbal elixirs, Bible scriptures, healing stones, meditation on the Orishas, original poetry, and commentaries. And this is a book that you can use year-round for self-help and self-growth. So let's get to the Kwanzaa poems about Nia. I have two. Here's poem one. I painted this a heart chakra green for you. Listen. Mojuma maroon. Night 5. When spirit speaks, do you swoon? To ignore your higher call could later be a spell of doom. So heed the divine call. Answer soon. Nia, purpose. Plant the seed, then birth it. Seek the absolute within for the task that makes your life worth it. Reverses generational curses and the lies that we were ever worthless, fed to us from cradles to hearses. Blessed waters await our immerses, minding our betters while subtracting our worses. Nia, purpose. Clarity to waters once murky, the crossroads are lurking, distractions are jerking, so light green candles to ground. Feet, the voice, forge into the mighty sound, changing axes of our inner worlds, turning round and round, restoring greatness and swiftly progression with Obatala's patience. Nia, purpose. Conquers cosmic burdens as your color in the universal tapestries turns certain. What were you called for? Are your keys to the right door? Your future awaits, the path we shall take. Live in your purpose, Nia, and what a blessing we'll make. Ashe. Thank you for letting me share. The Kwanzaa purpose, the Kwanzaa principle of Nia is purpose, to make our collective vocation the building and developing of our community order, to restore our people to their traditional greatness. Ashe. The second poem in this chapter is called Inspiration. Enjoy. I have no idea how long ago I wrote this poem, but its title is self-explanatory, about being inspired by divine purpose. I painted this a God money green for you. Listen. I find inspiration in the sky, and a place where random thoughts aren't such. because thoughts are free to fly like migrating birds. I find inspiration in words with power, power to create. I find inspiration in love, universal. I find inspiration in what holds it all together, balance. I find inspiration in the glisten of my melanin, the carbon that makes the copper of my skin. I find inspiration in memoirs of way back when the world made sense a little bit. I find inspiration in my femininity and stride. With bounce and switch, I find inspiration in creative niche over a lamb chop dish. I find inspiration in granting Olodumare's wish. Ashe. Thank you for letting me share these poems with you. Tune in at 6 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time on Wednesdays for more Where This Came From. Make sure you follow the Spotify podcast. The links to grab this book and your Kwanzaa 2024 Astrology Guide are in the description box of this video. And if you want to celebrate the Kwanzaa principle of Kuumba tomorrow, then join me on my Tuesdaily page, your online shrine to Ogun, the Peridot Poultice. And that's where it's going to get real on the Kwanzaa principle of Kuumba. Happy Kwanzaa from 222.9 The Mothership. Beam up.
Moonrise. Black and glowing skies advise my infernos inside. After long days of divine talk, my scratch paper makes dead trees walk through portals of my automatic writing. Igniting, excited, it gets surprising how they drip off my lips and tongue like ruby pebbles turned loose and skipped across Niger rivers of all my creative jujus.
I am iiYansaje Muse, and these are my poems in the Key of Cosmo. Available on Spotify and on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time on your One Woman and the Divine Created radio station, 222.9 The Mothership. Beam up.